Okay, today we're going to talk about comparing rates. This is going to include better buy in it. Okay, so in comparing rates, students will be able to compare ratios by using the unit rates. So we're going to find the unit rates for these, and then we can compare with the unit rates because we've brought it down to a quantity of 1 for the denominator for both of them. So then we can compare the numerators. Okay, make sure you write down your title and your learning target, and I'm going to move on to the first example. Okay, example 1, comparing ratios. Okay, one eagle has a wing length of 209 centimeters and a width of 30 centimeters. One jay has a wing length of 47 centimeters and a width of 12 centimeters. That should be width there of 12 centimeters. Which bird has the greater wing length to wing width ratio? So the problem is asking which I want. Which one has a greater wing length to wing width? So length first, width second. So first we're going to do the eagle, and I'm going to do 209 over 30. Length over width. Okay? That's how that is. So that's what I'm going to do, length over width. When I divide those, I get 6.97 when I round it to the nearest hundredth. We've been rounding to the nearest hundredth, so I'm going to continue that. For the j, I'm going to do length over width for that also, so that's going to be 47 over 12. When I do 47 divided by 12, I'm going to give it 3.92. Okay, so now I found the unit rate. So that's length to width ratio for those numbers. Now, which one has the greater length to width? Well, 6.97 is greater than 3.92, so the eagle has the greater length to width ratio. Okay, that means that it's going to have really long wings that are not very wide. Okay, so that's example 1. If you need to pause, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to example 2. Alright, in example 2, we're going to be talking about better buy. Great use for unit rates is the better buy. Okay, comparing the price of things to see which one would be cheaper per one of one item. Bob bought 25 roses for $120. Jen bought 12 roses for $58. Which person paid the least per rose? Okay, paid, so that's money per rose. So cost per rose is what we're going to do. So I'm going to put the cost over the roses when I fill out my ratios. Okay, my rates. So for Bob, it's going to be 120 over 25 roses. When I divide that, I am going to get $4.80 per rose. For Jen, when I do cost over rose, that's going to be $58 over 12 roses. When I divide that and I round it to the nearest penny, I get $4.83 per rose. Okay, which paid the least per rose. So I want to know which one's lower. How much is the least? That's a better deal. So the least, $4.80, is less than $4.83. So Bob is my better buy. He got the better buy. Okay, 125 roses for $120 is a better deal than buying 12 roses for $58 per rose. Better deal means per rose. Okay, it's not 58 is less than 120. It's how much per rose. So Bob got a better deal. Okay, if you need to pause, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll be moving on to the example C. Oops. All right. Okay, in C, a store sold different sizes of orange juice. A 2-quart orange juice costs $2.78. A 1.5 quart orange juice costs $2.25. Which orange juice has the lowest cost per quart? The better buy. Which one is the better buy? Okay, so in this one, I'm going to do cost per quart. So I'm going to do money on top and quarts on the bottom. So for the first one, the larger one, I'm going to do $2.78 divided by the 2 quarts. When I divide that in my calculator, I'm going to get $1.39 per quart. Okay, for the other one, it's going to be $2.25 divided by 1.5. When I divide those, I'm going to get $1.50 per quart. Okay, which one's a better buy? Which one has the lowest cost per quart? Well, the first one did. $1.39 is less than $1.50, so the better deal is the 2 quarts for $2.78. That is our better deal. Okay, it's our better buy. Okay? So when you're trying to find these better buys and you're comparing, you first need to put them into a unit rate, and then you need to compare those unit rates. In different situations, it might be least, like the last two, or like the first one, it might be the greatest. So you have to look at the situation to see when would be the better answer to choose based on that situation. Okay? Have a great night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.